What did I think of the 7-point grading scale? I did not like it. It annoyed me very much. Mainly because the whole of the country uses the 10-point grading scale, and I was continuously getting like 91s and 92s. Not quite an A, but I'm glad that it is now.
I really didn't like it only because my cousins in Pittsboro County, they were getting higher than me, and I would have to stay home every time they would have to go to a party because my grades were lower than theirs, only by just a little bit, so it really wasn't fair at all.
Change to a 7-point scale to be aligned with the rest of the schools, the rest of the high schools.
I think that it's very harsh on some students because it can put more pressure on them, and it is also a cause of more people failing every year.
I like it a lot more. It just makes more sense that 90 is an A, 80 is a B. It's just so much better.
Like I can do better with my work, and I feel like I can I can reach like all A's and B's, no C, D's, and F's. Yeah.
I am looking forward to the 10-point grading scale because it's easier to know like what grades you have and where you stand in like your classes. I think this will be good for my class because it's easier to make higher grades, so it motivates people to try harder to get better grades. It allows for more students to get A's, and in a way I think that's good, but because it'll make it more competitive for the class, and more people will be fighting for like the top spot as valedictorian. I think that it more prepares students for college because colleges use a 10-point grading scale, so I think that's an upside to having it.
Switching back was very difficult because we're challenged anyway, so we have to work even harder for our grades than we normally do.
Same thing, and because we already have 10-point scale for college classes, so we're used to working hard with that. It will reduce the stress, and everyone will be able to do better.
A change.
I think it's unfair that grades aren't retroactive because if I had 2 last year in a class and I got a B and someone had it next year, got the same grade as me, they would get an A. I don't think it's fair that the new classes coming into high school could score a 91 or a 92 and they would get an A, whereas the students here that have already taken that class may have gotten that same grade, but they would get a B.
Turner shares why she isn't disappointed the new scale didn't get implemented earlier.
I'm not disappointed that it didn't happen because if it did happen, then I would probably be competing with more people for valedictorian.
This is an important matter, how we should behave at school.
How did you feel about the 7-point grading scale?
I think that it's dang.
What did you think of the 10-point grading scale?
The 10-point grading scale or the 7? I thought you were going to say 7.
I really didn't